top 5 with our number 5, which is still the king, and that's Derrick Henry. Finished third last year in fantasy scoring for standard. The year before, he only played 8 games. He still finished 14th after playing 8 games, half the season. He finished first the year before that and second the year before that. The guy is going to touch the ball 300 times, and when he does, he's going to get yardage. He can fall for 6. That's the thing. Everybody says, oh, you could fall for 5 yards. Well, he can fall for 6. He did get involved in the passing game a little bit more last year.
He can throw down defensive linemen.
Yeah. He got involved in the passing game last year. Same thing goes. You give him a screen pass and he gets ahead of steamrolling. It's hard to stop that. That is a freight train coming through.
And the
only reason I have him number 5 going into this year is the Titans are in a win now mode just because they are that fringe team in the playoffs. So it's not in a rebuild. So I know they're going to use this guy, but we're talking about a 29-year-old, 6'3", 247-pound bruiser that's been beat up. He can withstand it. He could play the whole season. I'm just wondering if they're going to want to give him the ball 350 times again, or is it going to be closer to 300 times?
And that's why he falls down my list too. Is like he's taken some bumps. He's 29 years old. The offense is not very good around him, and so they're going to rely on him getting just volume upon volume upon volume.
Yeah,
and I can't see him getting 350 more carries this year. I still love him here. Obviously, he's a top 5 running back for me because he is the most feared running back to tackle in the NFL. But this offense is out of the top 5 guys, he's on the worst offense by far.
Yeah, I agree.
And
to me,
he is literally the entire offense.
He's also a little bit more one-dimensional. I know he can catch out the backfield, and people knocked him that he couldn't do that. He can. He proved it last year. But when you look at these other guys, they're a little bit more dynamic. And when you get a stacked box against Derrick Henry, the Giants showed you can stop him. You could slow him down. You could win a ball game against Tennessee doing that. Whereas, like, you try and stack the box against Saquon Barkley, it may work for a first half, and he's going to come out the second half, and you're not going to know where he is on the field. Same thing with Eckler, same thing with McCaffrey. And then Chubb now, he's in the same boat. It's like you stack the box on him. He still finds a way to do it. But now you have a more dynamic offense that I think is going to open up the running game better for him, which is why I jump him up to the 3rd spot for me here. So there's other running backs on this list that are that way too. You know, it being dynamic. Dalvin Cook, you know, depending upon where he goes, you'll see where we rank him. Tony Pollard's dynamic like that. ETN is dynamic like that. But these guys have proven it, and these guys are the best at it, and that's why I like. And that's the only reason why we have Henry probably 5 together, and I think we agree on that.